We're back here on stage as Gamespot's live coverage of E3 2007 continues, and I'm joined by Jørgen Thoraldsen, Product Director for Funcom. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Age of Conan, Hyborian Adventures.
That's true.
We had it on stage last year at E3.
Yeah.
It looked awesome. A year later, it looks even awesomer.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of work has gone into the game since last year. What we're going to show you today is all new stuff. So you have 3 guys playing the game. We're going to go in and look at how it plays.
Awesome. So for people who don't know what Age of Conan is, it's an MMO and it's brutal.
It's brutal. It's really brutal. I mean, it's a mature game, so it's meant for mature gamers. It has a really good action, hands-on combat system in it. A lot of innovations on the combat systems in the game. Really try to capture the Conan essence and make yourself this barbaric vengeance demon fighter of death.
Awesome.
And we really try to make sure that you get that Conan experience and venture like in the footsteps of Conan, who is king in this game.
You don't get to play as Conan, but you get to be Conan.
And you get and you get to meet Conan in the game. So you get to see him, and you'll take part in the epic storyline which goes down. More than 100 spoken actors in the game.
Awesome.
So you can really get into the Conan experience, fight monsters, demons, lots of invading forces, enemies at all the gates pretty much.
Cool. Where are we? What are we seeing right now?
We are now in an area called Atzel's Approach, which is a level 75 to 80 area. And there's
75 to 80?
80 is like...
So you'll get there in like 2 days then?
Yeah, of course.
No.
2 days. Yeah. If you're really good, no.
No.
So what you actually need to get here, you'll have played the game for quite some while. And the guys you see on stage now, this guy is playing a Guardian, which is one of the classes in the game. There's 14 combined classes. And if you see, if you look on the demo itself, you can then take up his sword, and this is the big difference between Conan and all the other MMO games which is out or in development that we know of, because everything happens in real time.
Nice.
So you actually have 5 different attack buttons. You can do like low, left, up, right, and that will, for instance, do a special combo. If you played like Soul Calibur or any of the fighting games, Street Fighter, up, left, down, it's like Haryuken, and you have the same stuff in Conan, and you can actually then chop off heads, chop off limbs, got people twisted around, break their neck.
Awesome. Is it easy to learn, or is that something you pick up along the way?
It's really easy to learn actually, and the game actually shows it for you. So if you look on the what we call the combat rows at the bottom of the screen, you see the yellow markers. That means that that's an initiator of a combat move. So if you click one button, the game will actually tell you which buttons to do next.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. So it is we think that it is an easy to learn system, but it's difficult to master because it has an incredible depth to it. And this is an MMO, so we want to give the players a lot of juice. So as you learn this system, you start to link these moves together, and you start to learn your enemies as well. And it's even more depth to this than what I'm saying now. But this is like the gist of the whole system.
Right. How long can you carry on a swing for? How many different moves?
5 strings.
Nice.
So that's 5 strings is the longest combos we have, and then of course you need to work together. This is an MMO, so the guys you're seeing here has 3 different. Where are the other guys? They're not online?
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. Should we go down and start fighting? Start killing some stuff?
Let's.
Yeah.
Because for every Conan, you need the thief, you need the rogue.
I mean, you have the 4 archetypes in the game, which you know from the fantasy games in general.
Right.
You have the soldier, the rogue, the mage, and the priest.
Nice.
But we try to make them really Conan-esque. So like one of the guys here is actually a pet class. This is the first time we talk about the pets in Age of Conan at this E3.
Cool.
He's a necromancer, and he can have up to 8 pets.
What kind of creatures can be your pets?
Right now he's having some, if you spawn them, I haven't been able to see it, he has some small pets. So each of them take 1 pet point. You can have up to 8 pet points in Conan, and if you want to have bigger ones, they will take more pet points. You can have like nuclear pets, like huge, and you can have demons and female demons, bare-chested, naked, following you with their huge wings.
It is Conan.
Conan.
That's what you need.
Definitely. And if you look at the fighting here as well, it is really action hands-on. So we really try to make sure that it captures the essence of the Conan universe, while at the same time bringing something new to the MMO genre. Because this game is coming on the Xbox 360 as well.
Oh,
so
that's right.
So it means you can play it with a gamepad and approach the fighting in a new way.
How can you do all this with an MMO, especially like the real-time fighting? You always think, as great as people love the MMOs, there's always there's issues with lag, there's issues with servers being overloaded. How are you guys taking on that challenge?
We have really smart coders. And everything we do is proprietary. So all the technology has been developed. We started doing MMOs in 1995, and we've been in a live environment with Anarchy Online since 2001. So we're building this based upon all the experience we have already. So on this game we spent about 4 years. 4 years, yeah. And we took a bit of a leap of faith when we went into the first production of it. So like, this is what we want to do, and then as we started to flesh it out, it actually has worked. But it's been a challenge, but we pulled it off, as you can see, and as you soon will be able to play as well.
Take us through, if you could, a typical quest in Age of Conan. What's it's
going to be okay. You can take the first quest, for instance. You meet a prostitute on the beach. She's hanging there.
Yep.
She's captured by a lot of slavers in the area, and of course, it's your job to actually protect her, take her to the city, which is the first city you get to.
All right.
So you need to fight your way to the jungle as she is following you. And when you actually go out and meet her later on, she's going to thank you for that, of course, with the pleasures of the night. And as a guy, you obviously would answer beer, right? Because you have then different quest answers to do.
Right.
But then a paying customer comes along, dead drunk, stumbling out of the bar, and she has to leave. And that's one of the Conan-esque. Others is killing stuff, finding stuff, clearing out bandit camps, going against evil wizards, fighting down demons, and also coming to lots of different cities in the game. It's a really story-focused game. Funcom is a story-focused developer.
Cool. And it looks like it's going to have a great story. We're seeing a great environment, great characters here.
We're going to teleport over to dungeons.
Nice.
So we're going to get to the Black Ring Citadel. This is a raid dungeon. So raid gameplay, this is the end gameplay in Age of Conan. So this is level 80. This is meant for 24 players. At the same time, so really capturing the MMO essence. And this is the first time we actually show our dungeons here at E3.
This right now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, actually, we're showing it during the days here as well. Yeah.
All right, fine. But to us and you at home,
yeah, definitely.
first time.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll count it.
And you know that if you read any Conan comics or any novels, you know that going into a dungeon is dangerous stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always something lurking down there.
As opposed to the rest of Conan, which is totally safe and friendly.
It's like peaceful. Yeah, definitely. So we built around 185 square miles of land, which you can explore, adventure in. And you can also then build your own cities and even lay siege to enemy cities in PvP in this game.
Cool.
So really try to use the landmass for gameplay. And of course everything then is placed by hand. So we just entered a dungeon here now. We're going to do a raid dungeon with 3 guys, which is meant for 24.
Okay.
So we just cheat a bit, set the health to like 9999999, and then we put the damage multiplier on the weapons here to about 70,000. Just to make it go really fast for you guys.
And everyone can do this, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, that's really available.
Set cash 9999.
Right.
So
where's the other guys?
And they're coming in, they're teleporting in. I mean, the internet connection at Fairmont is questionable at best.
Ours is smoking.
Yeah, so, I know. I see it here. So it will be faster. For him to actually get in than the other guys.
What kind of computer is someone going to need to play Age of Conan?
If you want to, you can crank it up all the way. I mean, if you have the best in the market, you can just get all the bells and whistles out of it. If you don't have it, you can scale the game down considerably to get the best performance. We set the target around Oblivion, which had a really good mass market appeal, penetration. So if you have that kind of computer and you play that game and had a good experience, you'll be able to have a great experience with Conan as well.
Obviously, you guys have made plenty of games. You just mentioned Oblivion. Are there any other games out there that influenced Age of Conan?
I think the BioWare games has been a great inspiration. And also our own games, Annika Online.
Right.
And also Dreamfall and The Longest Journey. A lot of those developers working on this game, on the story aspects, and also how we approach this. And also in the fighting game, it's both console fighting games and also like Dynasty Warriors, we have like the huge epic battles.
Nice.
So we just got a lot of inspiration from everywhere. They're not coming?
Do it by yourself, man.
Yeah, okay, do it by yourself.
Raid.
Go on.
One man raid. That's what it's all about. You get all the loot then.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because you need it. Because we and what we really try to achieve with the art direction and everything in the game is to really put you in Conan's world with the music, the audio, the effects, the monsters, even the clothes and armor you have. Everything feels authentic according to the Conan lore.
You guys have numbers you like spout on how many different items, how many different weapons, how big the whole world is?
Yeah, 185 square miles.
Nice.
There's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of items.
Cool.
And stuff. I mean, you can really customize yourself, your character, your clothes, your armor, weapons. You can create stuff yourself. You have a big crafting system in the game as well. It has that MMO depth, people will play.
It seems like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to fit it all in a 15-minute demo to talk about it.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, the average gamer we estimate will play around 900 hours. So it means that we make games which needs to last for about 900 hours.
900 hours?
Yes, so it's a reason why we actually spent 4 years developing this. Because the average gamer in our game will be there for about 10 months.
Right.
And that's what we create games for. So
That is a long time.
That's a long time. You know?
How many people are gonna be able to be on a server together at once?
About 3,000 simultaneously on one server. We estimate that between 10 and 15,000 on the population of one server.
Cool.
And then there's going to be different kinds of servers. So you're going to have the free-for-all PvP and like the regular PvE versus PvP servers as well. So you're really trying to cater for the different audiences out there.
Now you mentioned you get to meet Conan himself.
Definitely.
Does that mean with 3,000 people on server, is there going to be a long line winding out his castle to meet him? Or
No. We have instancing technology,
All right.
and we have quests and a build-up of the design. So he's not going to go into the square and everybody's like rush to him. that will be an experience designed for you. And of course, we hope that will be a special experience meeting the king himself, getting there. That should be.
So it's not like you step into the game and you all of a sudden get to meet him. You got to earn your way.
Exactly.
Nice.
So it's tied into it. When you have to build when you make an RPG, you have to build a really good path through the game. It's important for the player to feel rewarded as well as they move through it. So it's important.
Cool.
And right now he's fighting a small boss encounter. This is the last guy of the boss encounter. As fitting for a Conan game, the wizard dies in a pool of his own blood.
I was about to say, I hope that's blood.
Yeah, and if you're in a group, I mean, this is going to be like an epic day, because when you reach this level and you're getting into this dungeon, you just know there's going to be trouble. And as you just saw another stone gargoyle spawn outside the dead carcass of that wizard, which is going to be even harder, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah, so, and here you would have then 24 guys working together. You have the tanks in front, you have the pet classes, you have the rangers standing there with the bows, and just working together as a large group then to really press on and take down the evils of this dungeon.
So a battle like that, instead of being one guy and cheating through the game way easy, how long would that fight have taken instead?
That's really up to the skills of the players. But this dungeon we estimate between 2 to 4 hours depending on the skill. But we know that the MMO gamers are smart. The first time around they're just, what is this? What am I facing here?
Right.
And as the monsters take them out, they will learn. So in the end, they will take this fast.
Cool.
So they always take it faster than we anticipate. They are smart bunch. So can you
180 square miles. Obviously, I'm guessing you guys have plans for updates after the game is released.
Definitely. As soon as we launch, we branch into 2 teams. One live team, which is there to work with the customers, what they do want, what do we need to do in terms of the patches, and then one team working on expansion packs in retail packs. So you're going to get like 2 branching out. So I think I'm gonna end this demo by watching this guy over here.
Oh my gosh, we have to see that guy back there.
Definitely.
Who is that?
He's a soul eater, and you understand just the name is you understand that this guy is trouble. And again, we think this captures the essence of Conan and the MMO experience. 24 guys and girls together going in, and you know that if a huge demon is standing in the middle of the room, you have a lot of trouble ahead.
Yeah, we have to see this demon. Unfortunately, we're running quick on time. Look at him!
Yeah.
Oh,
can you move towards him, right?
Get right in there.
Yeah.
While we're going there, tell me real quickly about the Xbox 360 version of the game.
It's going to be different from the PC version. We have our own team developing on it because you need to play with the gamepad. So we are looking at different solutions in terms of communication, that kind of stuff. But we're looking at the same base experience, and we hope that people will have the ability to go on hybrid servers so they can choose to play with the PC mates. But that's also a bit up to Microsoft. We're working on that right now.
This guy looks amazing right here.
Yeah, he is really amazing.
He's obviously trapped right now. I'm guessing he's not free.
No, you need to aggro him. So he will stand there, so you can actually get into the room and get ready. When he starts,
nice, you guys.
Yeah, of course. So can you aggro him? Yeah, definitely.
The game is Age of Conan, Hyborian Adventures.
Yeah.
We're looking at the PC version. There will be an Xbox 360 version. When are they coming out?
Coming out 30th of October this autumn on the PC, and coming out next year for the Xbox 360.
Awesome. Well, Jorgen, thank you very much. The game
problem.
looks amazing.
Thanks.
Can't wait to play it.
Yeah.